It is with great sadness we announce the passing of Roselita Camille, better known as Veve SV Verno of Bellevue V4. She passed away at St. Jude Hospital on Thursday, 22nd June 2023. She was 77 years old. She was predeceased by her husband, Aaron Camille, better known as Omega or Jamaican, her brother, Leo Maxwell, better known as Kittel, left to mourn her 11 children, Callistus Maxwell, better known as Snarker or Mason, residing in Dominica, Anthony Camille, better known as Kmar, residing in Opicon V4, Magdalene Camille, better known as Annis, residing in Maryland, USA, Sylvia Camille Augustine, better known as Verna, residing at Lowertred Grace V4, Ruben Camille, better known as Bovary, residing at Opicon, David Camille, better known as Danford, in Maryland, USA, Linfa Camille Ragunanan of Bellevue, Priscilla Camille Prince, also known as T. Priscille or Priscille, residing in Maryland, Simon Camille, also known as CEO or Smokey, residing at Moshi, Aaron Camille, better known as Conrad or Bolam, in Barbados, Katrina Camille, better known as Paul, residing in England. 4 adopted children, including Matthew Maxwell, better known as Alvin, residing in Canada. 28 grandchildren. Wendy Joseph, also known as Gigi in the U.S., Jemima Charles and family of Bruceville V4, Dwight Isidore in Grosley, Shem Camille in the U.S., Dwayne Bido, better known as Sally of Deriso Miku, Jamie Camille, residing in England, Carlene Camille Baptiste in the U.S., Brad Bido of Deriso Miku, Yanta St. Marie of Bellevue V4, Edlon Camille, Jude Camille of Opicon, Zenel Camille, also known as Nicole, residing in the U.S., Gretel Hunt, better known as Cara, residing at Lowertred Grace, Dave Alexander, better known as Ribri, Zafan Abraham, residing at Bogies Babano, Jayan Ragunanan of Bellevue V4, Alvern Augustine, Hansel Augustine, also known as Anel, of Lowertred Grace, Denzel Camille in England, Kimali Camille, better known as Kay at Opicon, Brent Silis of Moncayan V4, Kian Ragunanan, Taraj Ragunanan of Bellevue V4, Renako Camille, Josiah Camille of Opicon, Darian Camille of the U.S., Lauren Camille of Barbados, Niley Camille of Moshi, 7 great-grandchildren, 5 sisters, Mary Louie, better known as Flore in Barbados, Nigel O'Brien residing in Maryland, Mary Isaac, better known as Prisca or Bika, and family of Tetmore and Pero, Sheila St. Amy and family, residing at Bellevue, sister and adopted daughter, Maudie Noel, better known as Jin of Opicon, brothers, Paul Maxwell, better known as Tyron and family, residing at Tiroche Miko, Patrick Joseph, better known as Prisco and family, in Barbados, Cuthbert Maxwell and family of Goodlands, Johnson St. Amy and family of Bellevue, Augustus Maxwell, better known as Clemmy, and family in Texas. Aunts: Lucy King, better known as Auntie of Martin Luther King Street V4, Auntie Nias of the U.S. Close nieces: Tonya O'Brien, better known as BT of Bellevue, Lorraine Wilfred, better known as Lynn, residing in New York, Keishi Lovens, better known as Dudu of Labrie. Magdalene Wilfred, better known as Maggie, residing in New York. Selena Maxwell, residing in New York. Monica Charlery Edward of Bellevue, V4. Brenda Lynn Elva, better known as Pressurlin of Mont Cayenne. Close nephews: Heidi Wilfred, better known as Hendy, residing in New York. Terrence Joseph, better known as Franz of Bellevue. Gilroy Wilfred in the U.S. Jeremy Maxwell, better known as Ellen, residing in Martinique. Sons-in-law: James Ragunanan, better known as Socky. Kirby Frederick of V4. Alan Augustine of Laurelwood Grace. John Prince of Maryland, USA. Daughters-in-law: Jacqueline Camille, also known as Jackie in Moshi. Roselita Camille, better known as Rose in Opicon. Marcia Camille of Barbados. Judith Camille of Opicon. Grand-in-laws: Varen Baptiste of Peru. Jamanda Richmond, better known as Mandy of Graniviere. Samaya Isidore, better known as Annis of Grace. Sisters-in-law: Teresa Charlery and family residing in Martinique. Meredith Elva and family of Mont Cayenne. Carmelie and family in New York. Close cousins: Rona and Gerald and family of Angers. Petrona, better known as Tartone of Bellevue, V4. Earl Joseph of Bellevue. Dora Joseph, better known as Auntie Doe of Peru. Johnny Maxwell, better known as P. Joe. Remy of Grace. Wright of Grace. Joshua of Grace. Shirley Maxwell of Dennery. Wendell Maxwell and family. Danielle of Bellevue. Best friends: Mary Raymond, better known as Florina of Mont Cayenne. Josephine Celise, better known as Oju or Juliana of Bellevue. Close friends: Mr. Taylor and wife of Pero. Monica Charlery, better known as Prisca. Emma of Auger. Celine of Asukaya Grace. Leandra of Auger. Brendalyn Simeon, better known as Peely of Bellevue. Marjorie of Bellevue. Sister Mary. Sister Virginia and family of Angers. Sister Santera and family of Angers. Doreen of Bellevue. Lucy and Edoxy of Bellevue. Vexilia of Bellevue. Enid of Bellevue. Timothy Sines, better known as Brother Tim of Bellevue. Kyrie, also known as Ken of Derisol. Left to mourn: the members of the Derisol SDA district, the Maxwell family, the Camille family of Bellevue, Mont Cayenne, Pero, and Poile, the O'Brien family of Bellevue, other relatives and friends here and abroad. The funeral service for our beloved Roselita Camille, better known as Vevey SV Verno, will be held at the Bellevue SDA Church on Sunday, 30th July 2023 at 2 p.m. The body will then be laid to rest at the Margaret O'Brien Private Cemetery. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, New Dock Road, V4. May she rest in perfect peace.